Hey, welcome inside the Mountain West Network studio. Ted Sundquist and Jesse Kurtz here to talk about the Gildan, New Mexico Bowl coming up on Saturday, December 21st. That will pit Colorado State against Washington State. Noon kickoff, Mountain Time, be televised by ESPN. Colorado State in a bowl game for the first time since 2008. That's very big for this program. It's been a big season. This is a team that won back the Bronze Boot against Wyoming. They won back the Ram Falcon Trophy against Air Force. Now they get to go to a bowl game. What does that do for this program as they try to rebuild since the glory days of the early 2000s?
Well, short term, it rallies the alumni, the fan base, and everyone who's involved with the Colorado State Ram program. They're excited that finally the message is getting across from the coaching staff of this is the way we want you to do things. And if you do them, good things will happen. You mentioned the two awards there and now the bowl game. It tells me that CSU short-term gets it and long-term has a great future to look forward to.
Offensively, the Rams got it done this year. They're the only team in the FBS that had a 3,200-yard passer in Garrett Grayson and a 1,500-yard rusher in Capri Bibbs. They're as balanced as it gets, and that really both for good things as you go into a bowl game.
It really does. It puts a lot of pressure on defensive coordinators. If you try to put another man in the box and clamp down on Capri Bibbs, who has been one of the premier rushers in the country this year, not just the Mountain West, but the entire nation, it opens things up for Garrett Grayson like we talked about there. And if you try to drop back and take care of the passing game, that's when Bibbs has ripped defenses for big chunks throughout the season.
Rams averaging over 30 points per game. The last time that happened was 1997 in Fort Collins. Defensively, boy, this is a team that really started to find itself late in the season. The last game against Air Force in the regular season, they almost pitched a shutout against the Falcons. What do they need to do to keep that rolling defensively against Wazoo?
Well, Washington State, as we know, likes to throw the football. This is a run-and-gun team, and they've got to find a way to put pressure on that quarterback, and that starts with Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year, Shaq Barrett, who had 12 sacks himself. If he can find a way to free himself up off that edge, and if the defense can scheme some opportunities for him off of stunts and whatnot, I think that could really throw Washington State and that Cougar offense off schedule and really give the Rams some opportunities, I think, on third down to create some long situations.
A victory would give the Rams an 8-win season. That hasn't happened in Fort Collins since 2002. The Gildan, New Mexico Bowl between Colorado State and Washington State. That'll be a noon kickoff, Mountain Time, televised by ESPN.